Hey guys, welcome back to the AM-bition podcast. I'm here with my co-host Ace.
Hi.
He recently got over his chronic alcoholism, so we're back to recording. So Ace, how was that?
It's been a long time coming. I needed to get over it. I was in a hit-and-run accident recently, and the passengers did not make it. So yeah, how have you been doing?
I'm doing good. Quarantine is really very dull. I've been kind of creatively drained lately because I've been too busy staring at Facebook memes with minions in it online, and that's kind of like the only joy I get out of this world anymore. And it's my mental state not very good. But anyway, we're here to record an episode of the podcast, so it's fine. With us, we have two guests. We'll let them introduce themselves. Johnny, you want to go first?
What's up, guys? I'm very famous YouTuber, creator of famous YouTube videos, Scooby-Doo and Real, and Lego Captain America versus the Winter Soldier, jtman2012.
Yes, and our other very esteemed guest who's been in a podcast before, Guy Funny.
Hey, it's me, Guy Funny from the last podcast.
Guy Funny from the Laugh Factory.
From the Laugh Factory. Yeah, I was on the Laugh Factory. Heckling me. I told him I'd put his head on a pike, and yeah. a lot of people unfollowed me on Twitter.com after that, but I think I held my ground pretty well.
Yeah, Guy Funny. That was pretty cringe. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna go higher. I'm not gonna piss on the earth. I'm gonna piss on the moon. Sorry.
Wait, can I say that in a Gru voice? Am I allowed to do that?
A Gru voice?
Yeah, because in the first Despicable Me, he tries to steal the moon, so, what if he, pissed on the moon?
I didn't watch this first Despicable movie because I just disapprove of all the racial slurs they include in, the third scene.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
I thought the scene where Gru goes in depth about how we need the police force and how ACAB is irrelevant was pretty strange, but,
I feel like
vibe of the movie, so it's fine.
I feel like Gru is just an utter... Fuck, I can't make any jokes. God damn it.
I didn't like the scene where Gru started screaming about how the internment camps in the 1940s were necessary, and
jeez,
and it kept American patriotism. I was not a fan of that scene, and I had to leave the movie theater at that part.
Yeah, I didn't like the ending where it was a 20-minute long sex scene between Gru and every single minion.
I kind of like that scene.
Well, that was Michael Bay's doing. But anyway,
the scene where the minions sat down and watched the entirety of the film Ken Park.
The movie's runtime was 8 hours. It's just an 8-hour version of Despicable Me.
What's Ken Park?
You don't know what Ken Park is?
Mm-mm.
I don't know what Ken Park is. I was just laughing at the idea of a movie watching a movie.
Wait, you know what Ken Park is?
Mm-mm.
Man, I'm the only cultured one here. I know Ken Park.
What is it?
It's this really fucked up movie.
Hey, so
anyway.
Have any of y'all watched The Human Centipede? It's a really good movie.
My favorite film to watch on Disney Plus is The Human Centipede.
I was wondering why they added it.
The Human Centipede, now streaming on Disney Plus.
They have what's his name from Jurassic Park in it? Jeff Goldblum.
Joke is unfunny.
That's the wrong movie. That's The Fly.
No, oh dang it, no. What's the guy's name?
Whoa,
What is the guy's name?
L.
Take the L. Take the L. Take the
No,
L.
what is the guy's name? What is the guy's name? What is the guy's
Which
name?
guy?
The guy who has his own Disney Plus show and it was on Jurassic Park.
Jeff
Me.
Goldblum.
Me.
Your mom.
It's Guy Funny.
This is not fair.
Guy Funny now streaming on Disney Plus.
Dark Star Warriors Crazy Adventures now streaming on Disney Plus.
We should make a
I'll be really
commercial. We
upset.
should make a commercial where we get clips of Disney Plus promotional ads and put in our own stuff.
That'd be a pog moment.
A poggers.
Poggers. But not the Twitch pog, the porn pog.
Fucking dies.
Okay.
This is pain. This is
You
agony.
know what else is gay?
Your mom got him.
Me when I see a femboy. It's Femboy Friday.
You know, I don't want to.
I've moved past the need for women. All I need is goth femboys. That's all I need, to be honest.
You know,
E-boys.
I don't want to be like mean or anything, but I hate femboys so much.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
So
Fuck.
much.
Get
If there are any,
out! Get out!
if there are any,
Bruh.
if there are any femboys watching or listening right now, please unsubscribe from AM-bition. Please stop listening to the podcast. Dislike the video.
If you're a femboy, please feel free to enter my Twitter DMs. My at is
If you're a
jtman2012.
femboy, please
I tweet
flag,
about
please
movies.
If you are a femboy, please flag the video for nudity. Please.
No more femboys 2020.
Nudity is a
Society has
reoccurring
progressed
thing
past-
in this show.
I like.
femboys?
No, nudity in general is just a reoccurring thing in this podcast. We try to.
That's my kind of podcast.
Yeah,
I don't have pants on.
that's okay. Neither do I.
That's
I was joking.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
that's
You're like, hi, yeah.
These nuts. These nuts.
He's not.
that's so inappropriate.
Nope.
No.
Bro, I got him. I got these. I got him. I'm Michelle.
Are we having a coherent conversation right now?
Michelle.
We need to have one.
We should have a
Michelle.
coherent conversation right now.
No, wait, hold on. Speaking of Barack Obama, that reminds me of a video that I saw. And it was a video of Obama like on a podium. He says, "Gotta have them ribs and pussy too."
What are you talking about?
He sent it in the
Dude,
Discord.
Obama's fucking lit. He likes ribs and pussy. That motherfucker knows what's good.
That's all you need in life.
Michelle, do you like
Gotta have them ribs.
ribs
Oh,
and pussy?
you know what we could talk about? I know we talked about this last time, but I think we should update the Nick Barry report a little bit because we only recorded like a couple days ago, right?
Yeah.
Did something
Like,
else
a week
happen?
ago. So much has happened.
I joined
Really?
Nick Barry's Discord server.
We've basically made a joint alliance with the Nick Barry Tucker Coalition. That server that I told you guys
The
about.
Nick Barry Tucker Coalition.
Yes, the Nick Barry Tucker Coalition. We have,
I would.
and
I
we
really
went
wish I was brave enough for this. Oh my
and
god.
literally. Oh my god, it's insane! Everything that has happened? Okay, so this is a bit inappropriate, but I think you'll be able to let this in. But basically, what happened is that now he's done. He's done doing Zoom masses. He's done doing mass.
Okay, hold on. Stop this real quick. I have no clue what's going on. I haven't watched the podcast yet.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll
really?
give you some context, Ace. Nick Barry, he's a guy. Do you know who Chris Chan is, Ace?
Yes.
Imagine-
Everyone knows who Chris Chan
Okay,
is.
I
wait,
assume
hold
so.
on. Why are you asking him if he knows who Chris Chan is? Who the fuck doesn't know who Chris Chan is?
Exactly,
My mom probably
yeah.
knows who Chris Chan is.
Okay, my point
yeah.
is, Nick Barry is this generation's Chris Chan, and
Yeah, that's what I said. I know he's gonna blow up eventually. I don't know when, I don't know where, and I don't know how, but he's gonna blow up like Christian Weston Chandler.
he does
Guy Funny
does
is
mass
just predicting-
services. Nick Barry does
We're
mass services,
predicting internet history right now.
basically,
Well,
but
it's gonna
crazy.
happen.
he
All the
does
steps are in place.
he does mass services on Zoom calls, and he's moving over to Google Meet. But basically, he thinks he's an ordained priest, even though I've asked him several times on Google Meet who has ordained him and if he's getting ordained, and he's like, it's none of your business.
Well, the thing is, it's like he's ordained on Roblox. Because as you guys know, we made Roblox stuff. We made those Roblox accounts, and we used exploits to have the devil
butt fuck Nick Berry.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Essentially, yes. And we thought that was the end of the Nick Berry saga. We all thought that was the end of this like Nick Berry adventure. We were so wrong. It was only the beginning.
Didn't he comment on one of your videos?
Yes, yeah, that's where this starts. I made a video. He made a video. And first of all, he DMs me. He DMs me telling me to delete the video, and I told him I deleted the video because I didn't want to delete it. So, and basically in this video, it's like him dancing, and it's him getting bit by his dog. And he got really mad, so I told him I deleted it, and he believed me. And then he find out I'm a horrible scumbag liar, right?
Whoa, Guy Funny getting into some territory here.
Exactly, but he found the video.
Uncut Gems, but instead of Howard trying to pay back Arno's debt, it's about Guy Funny running away from Nick Berry.
Guy Funny paying away Nick Berry's debt.
Nick Berry is essentially a mafia boss at this point.
Yeah, and so then he comments on the video. I am not going to ask you again. You will delete this video. I did not give you any permission whatsoever to delete the video, and you will delete it or I will report this to YouTube, which includes a phone call. I mean it. And then I told him I don't know how.
Hold on. Why did you give him like a discount a Barack Obama voice there?
That's what he sounds like. That's what he sounds like.
You're very accurate, Ace. He's a discount Barack Obama.
Wait, actually,
how does that sound like Barack Obama?
Yeah, that sounds
okay,
like...
all right, bitch, shut the fuck up. Mom got him.
All right. So,
what?
So now he doesn't do Zoom masses anymore. Now he's a teacher.
He's a teacher on Google Meet, and
yes, he's like a teacher, and
he's applying for a job at some university that he supposedly had an interview for yesterday, and he's training for the position by doing Google Meet with random strangers on Discord.
And he fell asleep during the last one or something. I don't really know what happened, but he just kind of fell asleep, I guess.
On Google Meet,
he died.
He literally said
Nick Berry
fall asleep on call with.
He got so frustrated. He got so frustrated because people kept like screen sharing WarioWare.
Yeah, I did that. I was playing Wario World the whole time. I was just playing. I was like, guys, he kept talking, and I just started interrupting him. Guys, I'm at the boss of the level. This is a really hard boss, guys, so cheer me on.
And he kept kicking people who were screen sharing. And
yeah, that guy that like streamed like MS Paint. And he's like, and then he's like, I'll tell you what you can see. And then he kicked him out, and I was like, ooh, Nick Berry's got no chill. And then he like laughed to himself.
Where's the? I wish I had a soundboard so I could play like one of those like Vine sound effects, like.
Yeah, so bruh. Yeah, play bruh.
No, all I could, it's like, I know what you can see, and it starts playing that's why your mama dead. Dead as hell thing. You know what I'm talking about?
I hate that.
So, this Barry fellow sounds like a character, and he's the next Christian.
He is.
So, and he is a messiah in Roblox.
Yes, he's
essentially
the Roblox Messiah.
Roblox Messiah. Where can I find this good fellow?
Oh, we'll send you everything.
Images that precede unfortunate events right here.
Yeah, if you want to join his Discord server, you can do that right now.
I can I?
Yeah, all I do on that is go on my alt and say, you know, Nick Berry is cool, but he has a history of punching/assaulting his fans. One time someone went up to his for an autograph, and he slammed him down onto the floor and sat on his chest and started slamming his head into the concrete floor
He put his knee on his neck.
red froth, but he never.
Okay, that's too soon.
It. Yeah, that is not. That's.
We're
Yeah.
not joking about
But yeah.
that. That's not funny. Nope.
But yeah, he deletes. But he always deletes.
Didn't you use that copy pasta on me on Twitter?
Yeah, I just made it a little bit different.
jtman2012 is cool
2012
enough.
was pretty cool, but he stalks. He has a history of actively stalking.
That's
My fans. Yeah, guys, I stalk my fans, all 2 of
The
them.
truth must be told.
The jtman2012 fan club made up of 2 people, one of which are dead.
Nick Barry. So the thing about him, forgot to tell this on the last podcast. Like when I say I feel bad, but there's another thing that like I noticed. There's another thing about him besides like homophobic. He doesn't like trans people, stuff like that. There's another thing that I remembered that I think you guys will find a bit of interest in. So basically, Nick Barry. So he had a dog, right? You saw his dog, right?
Yeah.
And basically, his dog is dead, right? His dog is dead, and it had cancer.
That's quite the transition there.
And
Okay, so
Yeah.
the dog. Okay, and that dog is dead, dude. Like that dog is in the ground. Like
That's why your dog is dead.
Ooh.
Dead as hell.
But yeah, the dog had cancer, and he refused to put the dog down, so its face just started to like melt,
what the
and it
fuck?
just suffered as it died, and he refused to put it down, and it looked like a man. It looked like it looked like Two-Face.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
Jesus
Bro.
Christ, that sounds fucking terrifying.
I know. I've seen pictures of it, and that
Hold
just
up, which Two-Face are we talking here? Are we talking like Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face or like
Lando
Well, he's a
Dark
Calrissian.
Knight
it
Two-Face?
just looks like half his face has been like burned.
Lando Calrissian.
Oh god, so like Dark Knight Two-Face. Jesus Christ.
And yeah, sometimes I feel bad for Nick Barry, but then I remember that crap, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Imagine letting your dog suffer like that.
I don't know how you can do that. Like, I don't know what his thought process could have possibly been.
I mean, I don't know. He thinks he's an ordained minister because he went on Roblox
So
one time.
so did the dog look like a raisin or a very disgruntled looking grape? What did the dog?
It looked like a prune, I would say. It looked like, well, yeah.
Ooh.
I'm like Thanos' shriveled up nutsack.
I hate that.
After Thanos died, the Avengers left his body to rot on Titan, his headless body, and over millions of years, his body rotted away, and like eventually, all that was left was just his rotten nuts that looked like 2 giant raisins.
God.
That is-
Bro, it'll grow a Thanos tree where we'll be able to pick the sweet and savory nuts, dude, and take giant bites out of them.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I heard an
Wow.
alternate. I heard there's an alternate cut of Infinity War, where instead of saying you should have gone to the head to Thor, it says you should have gone for my balls, my fat fucking.
No,
nuts."
the
And then
alternate cut. The alternate cut is where he's like, "You should have gone for the head," and Thor's like, "I did," and then he like caresses him and gives him a little BJ. You know?
That is. What the
They
heck?
give the little kissy.
Yeah.
All right, put
The true ending of Infinity War that we never saw because Disney is run by
all right,
SJW scum.
whoever
Was
whoever's editing this video, please put bruh right there.
Just use that sound clip.
So I kind of had something I wanted to discuss because I only just found out about it yesterday, and it's very interesting. So what do you guys think of the George Floyd situation that's going on, or do you guys know of it?
What's the George
Yeah, I
Floyd
know.
situation?
All right,
Uh,
so basically, this I think I don't remember. It was like on Monday, I think. And basically, this black guy. It's very important that I say that. And he had a forged check, and for some reason, the cops thought it would be a good idea to pin him down and put his elbow over his neck so that he couldn't breathe and
Not
suffocate
his knee.
him. I mean,
It was
it doesn't matter. It's still horrible.
yeah.
True.
Jeez.
He put it over his neck and suffocate him for like 8 minutes while he's gasping for air, begging him to stop, with other people begging him to stop for 8 minutes until he just passes out and stops breathing. And I could
He died.
Yeah, he's dead. And I can tell that cop, that is not the first person.
That is.
And the reason I said he like had a check, like he like used a fake check, that is not a reason to do something like that.
That's
like,
straight up murder. That's.
And I also want to say,
There's
I'm
no
going to get
reason to do
political.
anything like
I'm
that.
going to get political. If it was like any other race, if it was like a Jewish or like Asian,
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah.
they would have been sent to jail for like a year. That's the thing. And you know that's true. You know that's the case.
Yeah. It is.
Oh man,
So-
that hurts. That hurts me. Like that just hurts. I was like, I had like kind of a positive outlook.
Video is fucking.
I haven't.
I couldn't get through the whole video. That shit was just.
I can't
Terrible.
watch that video. I actually cannot watch that video.
And then there are just people walking by in the background. Like, you seriously not see what's going on? What the fuck?
That's
Like,
that's
could
the
you not-
thing.
I feel like they do, but they're too afraid.
No, here's the thing. See,
People are afraid of cops in America, man.
well, here
Because
if we're gonna
die.
get into like a topic about like police brutality, different stuff like that, I've grown up. You know, I've actually went to like a police camp. You know, I've made friends with some of the like local policemen that I know, and of the police officers I've met and many who I have seen, that they care for their jobs. They go into it wanting to do what their job entails. Like they want justice, they want to help people out. And the point is, the problem is that the worst of those people, because in every profession there's horrible people, just like in every country, walk of life, anywhere there's horrible people. They are the people that get the attention, and what stinks for both sides of the argument is that the worst people are blasted on the media, and so not only are that officer who did that or the group of officers did that horrible, but they're projecting horrible images of like America's police force as a whole. And what makes me even madder is that that guy's family, or will the officer ever be, given justice? Like, will the officer go through like proper punishment? They were fired.
They were fired, but that's the thing. That's all that's going to happen.
Yeah,
That's not enough, dog. He murdered someone. Charge him.
No, I know. I'm saying he's only been fired.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not saying.
I know. But the worst part is that's probably all that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Have you guys seen the riots going on in Minneapolis because of this?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh yeah. I saw someone burn down an AutoZone, which is.
And
I hate. Why?
The rioting, I don't really care about the rioting, but the only thing that I have a problem with is like how the pharmacies were like destroyed. I saw these like pictures of the pharmacies; they were just wrecked.
Well, see, I
Everything's
agree.
getting wrecked. I saw a picture of a McDonald's on fire.
Well, who cares about McDonald's?
Yeah, fuck
yeah,
McDonald's.
who
Oh my
cares?
God, I hate
That's a different
McDonald's.
topic. But no, like in all seriousness, like you realize most people who work at, or own a CVS are like small franchise owners. They're not big company people, and they're the only people that serve to lose from that store being destroyed.
Exactly, and the pharmacies, like people need like the drugs in that store, and they're probably either all like gone or like they're all either destroyed or like looted by like some like opioid addict.
What happened was completely unjust, and I hate that it happened. And I just wish that better things. I wish that it didn't happen, first of all, but I wish that that officer would have been put through trial, like a trial or something, or like given jail time. But I also wish that the pharmacies and different small businesses or franchise businesses weren't destroyed.
Yeah, well, nobody cares. Like Target can repair it, Walmart can repair it. I mean, not Walmart. McDonald's can repair it. They can, but the pharmacies, like, all the drugs that were stolen, they're just gonna be abused. They're just gonna be like,
I really hope that they were stolen by people that actually needed them instead of drug addicts.
Oh,
That's
they
wishful thinking,
they were
though,
stolen by
probably.
drug addicts, 100%.
the only thing I kind of find funny about the whole thing, I found this video of this guy who's like in like the store while it was being rude. He just runs in, and the only thing he takes is a bag of gummy bears. He's like, "Oh, I'm taking these gummy bears because they're free right now," and then he just runs out.
I saw people
I think
posing
the
with a
funniest
fire.
thing that I saw was the picture of the McDonald's on fire, because my friend sent me a headline and it said McDonald's has fallen.
The McDonald's regime has been overthrown.
McDonald's has
The
fallen
Fire
with
Nation
Morgan
has attacked
Freeman.
the McDonald's.
McDonald's has fallen with Morgan Freeman.
Is it like Civ? But yeah, like nobody cares about Target or like. But then they also like looted a bank, which is, But but then again, there wouldn't be riots going on if they weren't killing people for no reason and getting away with it.
Yeah, if they just charged the officer, this shit wouldn't be happening.
Which they're not going to do, which is the worst part. Because
I love America!
This might be a hot take, but America's government sucks.
That's not a hot take at all.
Since when has that been a hot take?
No, that's the ironic. That's the ironic.
Okay. Well, I just want to say something. I feel like if all right, so Johnny.
Yes.
If a small hunched over green witch came up to you right now and was like, "I will kill all pedophiles in the world if you give me a dime," and you're like, "All right, I'll give you a dime," and you give her a dime, right? And then her finger grows out and pokes you in the eye, and then she vanishes. How all pedophiles are now dead. How many politicians, how many people in the government system or politicians in general, how many do you think would be dead?
Joe Biden would be the first to go.
I honestly believe with every fiber of my body, I feel like at least 15% of all politicians would just be dead.
All the fucking movie stars and people that in Hollywood would be fucking gone because they all diddle kids.
Yeah, obviously,
FKA Twigs would be dead because of that one scene in Honey Boy.
Oh God.
Jeffrey Epstein would come back to life just to be dead again.
But yeah, I feel like there was a lot of stuff like that going on.
Anyway,
well, let's not talk about pedophilia.
Well, I veered very off course. What an interesting section of the podcast.
How did we go from
How do we go from here?
Yeah, let's talk about very important issues on the mostly comedic-centric podcast.
We went from the Nick Barry report to police brutality to pedophilia.
I have one more thing I want to talk about. There was this
that
one
reminds
guy.
me of the fact that I'm writing a screenplay about pedophilia, but
Ace, continue.
They're pretty cool.
Congress in Philadelphia. Apparently, Republicans were hiding the fact that they had caught coronavirus, and now everyone's strapped down in the Senate House down there.
Really?
Yeah, it's because the Republicans, even the head Republican fucking what was it? Anyway, they all collectively as a group knew that one of them had it, and they hid it from the Democratic House. So, now they're both groups are trapped in this one house and they can't go home now. It's kind of funny, but it's kind of sad because they can't go see their families, and that's what you get for being a bitch and not telling anybody or not quarantining yourself.
What did they seek to gain from
those people in zombie movies that try to hid the fact that they got bit. I'm like, yeah. They're like obviously like their skin is like super pale. They're like, oh yeah, I'm fine. You know, their eyes are rolling in the back of your head. Oh, are you good, man? Yeah, I'm fine. I didn't get bit, and there's like blood splurging out.
Remember when that happened in remember when that happened in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too?
Do I look like I remember Cloudy with a Chance of
What
Meatballs
was
too?
Blood and a Chance of Meatballs too?
The scene where the monkey turned into the zombie and started bleeding out, exactly like your description.
I do not remember that. What? That happened in Blood and a Chance of Meatballs too?
Yeah, he started bleeding out and turning into a zombie.
You're
I
such a
haven't
liar.
seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 since the dawn of time.
Like,
You're telling me in a children's movie, Cloudy and a Chance of Meatballs 2, a small monkey turns into a zombie and bleeds out.
he also details the murder of Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh yeah, that was weird. I don't know.
That was the true plot of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
So many years before anything happened.
But yeah, the people in like Congress, what you were saying earlier, people they do that, and then everyone's like, so why the heck is America have? Why the heck are there 100,000 deaths here in America?
Bruh.
Big brain.
I don't know why. I really can't fathom how this could happen.
Big brain energy.
People are fucking retarded. I think
Anyway.
that common sense should take over at that.
Anyway, I'm off to the pool if you guys wanna catch along. God, I don't know, dude.
We can change the subject.
Yeah, sure.
That part of the podcast took a dark turn.
My turn to start the subject. Okay, ready? You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
No,
I don't think
away.
I don't think you guys are ready for this. You guys got to be ready for this.
I'm hyped.
I'm ready. My asshole is ready to be penetrated by.
You guys ready?
Chad,
You gotta be super.
No.
You gotta be super ready for this subject change.
No,
Yeah, fuck.
no.
Okay, just like imagine that it's the second coming right now. That's the gravity of this situation of how great my subject change is going to be.
Just
Oh,
fucking
shit.
say it, bitch.
Let's hear it.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yes.
Bruh.
Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.
All right, please play the bruh sound effect on the soundboard. Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye. Giga Chad.
Giga Chad.